fact, I feel worse.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's my palpitations. Something cool they are. Sometimes they're that loud, I think it's folks next door playing the kettle drum.
Well, you'll feel a lot better once you've seen the doctor.
I doubt it. I only really come to help him out.
To help the doctor?
That's right. He likes to study me, you see. He says I'm a unicorn case. Wait a minute, I'm going to have to sit down and start again.
Oh, wait, Nick, have you any idea how long the doctor's likely to be?
I'm afraid I haven't. He's out in an emergency call at the moment. I'm afraid the doctor's out at the moment, but I'll let you see this immediately if he comes in.
Thank you, that's very kind of you. We'll wait here. Now then, Tommy, you just sit still there, will you? The doctor will see you straight away. Don't let me hear a word out of you.
Hey, Mabel, look at that lad over there.
I should do no such thing, Albert Higgins. Don't you know it's rude to stare?
Maybe it is, but there's a lad over there with something on his head. It's all the world like a bucket.
A pocket? Don't be so daft. It can't be. So it is. His brother doesn't take it off.
Hey, I wonder. I say, missus,
Yeah?
why don't you take that bucket off poor lad's head? I wonder if he don't choke.
You may say that, you may say, but if ever a child deserved to choke, it's him. Trouble is, I can't get the blooming thing off. I only wish I could.
But how did he get it on in the first place?
Oh, pretending to be a man from outer space, that's how. The silly little thing. And he got his head jammed in my best bucket. Now it won't come off again.
Well, maybe I could get it off you. I've got fairly strong arms.
I shouldn't bother. If I were you, you might break his collarbone.
Yes, and other than that, you might hurt him.
And his head's that sore. Not that there's any wonder, mind you. I've had a go at pulling it off. His father's had a go. And all the neighbours have had a go as well.
But surely what goes on must come off again.
Not with ears like he has. Wedged right onto him, you follow me meaning. His ears are sort of holding it on like hooks.
Oh dear, how will they ever get it off again?
I reckon they'll have to chop his head off.
You're afraid to lie about the poor fellow.
Oh, that's nothing to the fright he gave me when I saw him running through our back door with that there bucket on his head. Dear me, my heart nearly jumped right out of my mouth, I can tell you.
But how'd you manage to feed him, pray?
Feed him? That's just it, I can't.
Oh, the poor lad. He must be that hungry.
Here, Mabel, give him one of those tea cakes out of your shopping bag.
But what are you going to do with it?
Well, we could break it up into little bits and try stuffing it under the bucket. Does it come to smell?
No, that's no use. His father tried that this morning and it didn't work.
Why, what happened?
Well, he got it stuck up his nose. Nearly choked, he did, poor lad.
Oh dear, and he must be thirsty too.
Thirsty? Don't mention water to me. He's been whining for a drink of water ever since it happened. But what can you do? I mean, you can hardly pour anything into a bucket that's upside down.
Well, couldn't we stand him on his head? Anyway, he might have a few drops at least.
You might, at that. Well, I don't mind holding him upside down if someone will get the warmer.
Oh, I shouldn't if I were you. You might easily get congestion.
Congestion? What's that?
Blood to the head, that's what. I've known people get them there. Athletic fits through blood congestion.
Oh dear, we don't want to harm the poor little mite.
Harm him? All right, Tommy. Here, you better not try.
I can assure you I was only acting on his best intentions. Better risk anything than have the child die of starvation.
I doubt that's how he'll end up, poor creature. He'll just die of starvation.
Has anyone ever told you what a little ray of sunshine you are?
No, no one ever has.
I'm not surprised. Look here, we can't just sit here and let the lads starve before our eyes. Come on, mister, lend me your umbrella.
What are you going to do with it?
Well, what do you think I'm going to do with it? I'm going to smash the thing, of course.
Oh, no, you're not. Not while I'm here.
I should just not think of his poor little head.
Head, I'll be blowed. It's this bucket. It's me best one, you know. I'd have to pay for another one. And who'd pay for it if it got smashed?
You needn't worry about that, missus. I'm willing to buy you another one.
Oh, well, that's different then. Get your brother.
Right, now stand clear, everybody.
Oh, shut up, you ungrateful wretch. This kind gentleman's going to try and get the bucket off for you. And not only that, he's promised to pay for a new one, so hold still
Okay,
now.
right, are we ready?
We're ready.
3, 2, 1.
Just a minute, I've been thinking. Supposing something were to happen to my tummy.
There's nothing will happen to him.
It's all very well you saying that, but just supposing something did.
Well, what about it?
What compensation would I get?
Compensation?
Yes, how much would I get?
If you ask me, I don't reckon you'll get a single penny.
Not a single penny.
I don't reckon so.
Well, in that case, don't you dare lay a hand on that bucket. Have you no thought for a poor mother's feelings? Poor little lamb. He's the apple of his mother's eye. Ain't you, Tommy? Ain't you, you little perisher? Just wait till you
It's the little boy I was telling you about, Doctor.
Oh, Doctor, I'm so glad you've come. I'm so glad I've lost my place. I shouldn't have think what would have happened if you hadn't have come.
Well now, got your head stuck in a bucket, has it? That's nothing to worry about. I've often happened to remove buckets and pans from children's heads. Why, only the other day I had a little boy playing under the bed when he got his head stuck in that, well, something similar.
I'm so glad he's going to be all right.
Yes, of course he is. Well now, you just have to give it a little twist.
Oh, dear, look! Oh, no!
I do believe it did.
Ow, ow!
Ow.
Then carefully like this.
It should have right enough.
My eyes! No!
And off it comes.
You can look now, missus. It's all.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh, dear. Ah! No! Oh,
Whatever's the matter?
that's not my tummy!
The gentleman, John Reid, is Chief Executive of English Schools. He goes up and down the country representing English Schools, and we're very pleased that John's able to meet us from tonight. Thanks very much. The